got my chin, I got my neck, I got my tits, I got my heart, I got my soul, I got my back, I got my ass. Got my arms, I got my hands, I got my fingers, got my legs, I got my feet, I got my toes, I got my liver, I got blood, I got life, I got my muscles. Life, 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 life. Woo! Welcome to Moving On TV Life. Life. The concert, the online concert for life, creativity, celebrating life and freedom. The fact that you've got a body, that you are healthy. Yeah? That you are alive. And you can sing with the mask on. Love you.
This is called a sound check. Can you all hear my guitar?
Are you scared because he's brighter than you? You're scared because he's darker or lighter than you. Tell it out loud, no need to whisper. All one family, brothers and sisters the same. Sun shines on everyone.
Well, here I am, done my best, answer all the questions, but I failed your test. Gave it all I had, now there's nothing left, and love walks away. Love walks away. Love walks away. Love walks away.
Could I live without her love? Love that I chose to give away. How can I bear to know she's near me?
Welcome to Moving On TV, the new TV channel for us, the positive, inspirational TV channel. My name is Lauren Hope. I am the founder and CEO of Moving On TV. No one is ordinary. We're all special, unique, wonderful human beings. We're all celebrities with our own talents and strengths and dreams. Moving On TV is here for all of us. We have a book show if you wrote a book. We're looking for talent, for Moving On talent. We want to stream you. We don't want you to compete. Artists shouldn't have to compete. It's disrespectful. And we're going to produce a new musical, and you could be in it. And we're going to serialize it for everyone. We're not going to have the news. We're going to have the happy news. Positive, inspirational, happy stories, which are actually the majority of the stories in the world that are happening all around us, except no one wants to give them to you. And of course, because we're run by solution-based people, life coaches, we want to give you the truth and to help you move on. So we want to know why these tragedies are happening all around us. Why are so many people being hit off their bicycles? What is the solution to all these problems in our world? How can we have a better world, a more peaceful world? We're looking for you. We're looking for all of you. Everyone has a unique story. We're looking for hosts, presenters, all age groups, particularly older people that are not being given any opportunities. Come and work on our media. Cameramen, editors, anyone who wants to work with us. And of course, sponsors, organic makeup and organic products that are helping the environment and the human race. Come on board Moving On TV, the new positive channel, the channel that gives you hope. You're depressed. Come on board Moving On TV. See you soon. Bye.
Yeah, wish that you were here again. You will always be there.
No, rien, de rien. Oh, I love you too, Marcel. Oh, bonjour. I want to wear my face to the audience as I would a laver. And that is why I refuse to wear the makeup and the products, not unless they are organic. Because they make me feel nude. So, come on board, organic makeup companies, Moving On TV.uk. Bonjour. No, rien, no. Everyone, and welcome to the community show. And today I've got Sonia. It's really good to have you here today, Sonia.
Thank you for inviting
How are
me.
you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Great. Now the reason I invited Sonia on was because I went down to Hills Cafe the other day in Micklefield, and I saw this big sign up about a networking event for women that they hold at Hills Cafe once a month. Is that right, on a Monday? Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you want to tell me something about it?
Well, I set it up because within the business that I do, I'm very fortunate to have a really supportive group of mentors, and with our company we're really good at our support and training. And as I've gone along the way, I've met lots of other women that are working for themselves, that are self-employed or started running their own business. And I found from speaking to them, they didn't have that same support. They didn't have any coaching or mentoring because they'd set it up themselves. And also their confidence and self-belief wasn't always there because they didn't have somebody to share things with. And I just thought it'd be really nice to have a really supportive group where we can all share and help each other and boost other people's, their businesses and also their confidence in what they're doing.
Yes, I agree with you. That because there is hardly anything out there. I mean, there are things like Ladies of Latte in Marlow. I think that's the only one that's actually free. So it's really good to see that you're doing this. Now, one of the things I noticed is that it's actually for mums, But is it open to any woman who's running her own business?
Absolutely. So it's not just mums. I just found that I just wanted people to be aware that there may be children there, because the other networking group, like you said, is that I've been to ones that are very, very expensive, and if you're starting up your own business, that's another, funding out.
Yeah.
And also that a lot of the women that I meet work their own businesses because they want to be at home with their children, and if you can't then get out there, it's really, really difficult. So I wanted to show that this is somewhere you can come with your children and promote yourself and be comfortable and relaxed as well. So I just wanted other women to know that it's not going to be quite as formal as what some other networking groups would be.
It's fantastic, but you seem like a person that's used to organising things. You've got that confidence, so have you done stuff like this before?
I've done I've set up a couple of events, and I've done training for my own team. So I guess some of those things come into play, and I really, really enjoy helping women and seeing them grow. Men too, but I really, really, really like seeing women's self-belief coming up. So I think sometimes if you just get things started, then the organisation will then slot into place after.
When you say you work with your own team, what is it you actually do?
So when I work from home, I'm a mum of 6.
You've got 6 children.
So I had to find something to work from home.
Where do you have the energy?
Gosh, I try and eat really well, and coffee, those coffees again. But I work from home and I help other mums to do the same. So I help them all get their business up and growing, and we work in the health and wellbeing sector. And so from the training that's come from that, not only have I been able to pass it on to my team and with the family as well, because there's a lot of personal development in there, I just felt that it'd be nice to be able to offer something back as well, because the women that I meet along the way are just, they're incredible. They're awesome how they set things up. So not just purchasing the goods that they've made, but also to help them, move along a little bit and give them a little bit of business advice that I was fortunate enough to have and pass that on. And we all work together, so they give back as well with me and give ideas. So it's really nice.
It sounds amazing. So are you a life coach, would you say, or lifestyle coach of some kind?
We do a lot of coaching, I do get to do a lot of coaching, and I've had a lot of coaching, and I've gone to various different people through different sorts of therapies and coaching. And I guess I've picked a lot of what has worked for me and for other people I work closely with, and just use those tools and those strategies to then go on and share those.
Okay. What sort of training have you done then?
There's lots. Within the company, they offer their training. So as mentors, we learn ourselves through the people that we work with. So there's books out there, like Alan Pease that's done Questions and the Answers. I'm saying Jeffrey's Attitude is Everything. That's a really, really, really great book for building. And Who Moved My Cheese? There's lots of books out, those sorts of, and TED Talks. Amy Cundy. And so all of these things that you can tap into, anyone can tap into. And I've also done some work with just other life coaches that have grown their own business as a life coach, and I've gone to them and experienced through those. So there's a few different women that I've worked with as well.
Oh, fantastic!
Business coaches.
Fantastic. So, why Micklefield? Do you live around here in the Micklefield area?
I live just up in Totteridge at the top there.
Right.
But with Hills, I actually know. How did I even come across Hills initially? I know Matt Knight and Ali Bourne. And Nikki Pearson and Julia Walsall, and they have a lot to do in the community. And so I was a part of the neighbourhood action group, and I think possibly Nikki had mentioned to me that Hills Cafe was going to be starting. And of course this is a community-based cafe, so it's it's not always making a great profit, and I really wanted to also raise the awareness of Hills, because they're amazing. They are just, and they give a lot back to the community as well. They offer a lot of work experience and a CV building. So I just wanted to give back and promote Hills Cafe at the same time. And they're great for families, so it's another business that we can help along the way as such.
It feels like Micklefield have got a very, very cohesive community in the way, the library and everyone seemed to work really well together. They're a very good model, I think, for the rest of High Wycombe or the rest of the area. So, when I went in there and I saw that, I thought, wow, as I say, it's very exciting. It's exciting for people, for myself, because there is no one. There's nowhere to go. When you're working at home on your own, you do tend to get lonely. You don't have that support. I'm a trained life coach, but I use life coaching all the time, or I'd be nowhere without, life coaching is amazing, and I totally believe in it 100%. We set my end of the year goals, working towards them, doing my best. What are yours?
For next year?
What? No, have you got any end of the year goals?
Yeah, there's a few team members. As far as business wise, or as far as
the maybe the networking.
Well, with the networking, I'm really excited for next year because I'm going to bring in some more, because we've generally just been helping each other and batting off each other ideas and tools. And what I want to bring in is actually proper plans and advice, because I had to look at it broadly, because I'm in network marketing, so we work slightly differently. So to be able to reach everybody and bring in maybe a 10-15 minute slot of training as such, so that anybody can come along and tap into that, is what I want to do for 2018.
Fantastic. So do you have a newsletter, or do you have any other way of connecting to the community? Because if I hadn't walked into the cafe, I wouldn't have known that this is happening. Are you on Facebook? How do you promote the group?
Actually, the first time I did pop it on High Wycombe Facebook page. They've got the page of the High Wycombe, and I asked if anybody knows anyone that runs their own businesses, and then I contacted them. So we did that, and also just the women that I meet in all of the events locally, I just go and ask them, would it be something of use to you? We've got a Facebook group, because a lot of the women actually, many of them work full time as well, and they would like their business to then overtake that, or it's a hobby on the side of it. So not everyone can get there on a Monday. So we've got this Facebook group that we can also interact on there and bring things in on there. So I actually haven't gone out there and really advertised it.
Okay. Because that would be an interesting way of getting everything out there, as you say, for the new year. Because there are so many small businesses. One of the things that I'm trying to also get some more awareness around is where to work. And I have had meetings with people like Kafira and small businesses around the area where we don't have anywhere to work. There are so many buildings and so many places that are empty, not even going into homelessness, which is a huge issue. But small businesses would really, really love to be able to work around Wycombe, where all the shops are closed. And is there any way that something could be done with these businesses? Or are these mainly women that work from home? Or do you think there would be interest there to have some kind of coalition that gets some more awareness for us to actually use Wycombe in a more positive way?
I think you're right, because I think they've got an amazing community down in Mickerfield, and that's from those people that I've mentioned. They are doing it. They're not expecting everyone else to do it. They're doing it themselves. And for councillors, that's unique. It's not very often that happens. And I think the fact that the rent is so high in Wycombe is just, it's just crazy. You have to be earning a fortune to do that.
Sorry, I think it's something like 60,000 a year for the lease for a shop in High Wycombe. It's insane.
And that's without the electricity.
But they're all closed.
Yeah.
It's the same in Maidenhead. Everything is closed. There's got to be something that we can do together. But sorry.
It's all these fat cats, isn't it, coming in and taking over, and it's getting the small businesses out of work. I think most women that I work with work from home because it works around their families. So to be out and in a premises maybe wouldn't be ideal for them. There's a few. I know that a friend of mine, Teresa, and her husband have set up a shop recently in High Wycombe for charity for their daughter who died. And I don't know, they've recently started, to head down there if you can do.
We'd love to get them all on Moving On TV.
I'll have to watch. She's only around the corner. I will get to Lisa and bring her down, because yes, definitely it'd be really, really great. I just think that the rent is just so high. I looked at other places that we could go and meet up before with my team, not with the networking group, with my team. And everyone wants you to hire places, and if I come down to I'm not going to say the location, if I came down here promoting you, because we'll be advertising to people, and now my team with their families would come down, it's just this long-term thinking rather than this short-term little bit of money. And I don't know what we can really do about that in Wycombe, but we have got a great community, and if people just tap into it a little bit more, speak to each other a little bit more, just say hello, you'll find that people do come, not everybody, but people are much more of a community spirit if we just make these little steps.
Sorry to stop you there. Why do you think Mickerfield's different? What
the people that are doing it.
What's going on? Where did they get this from? Because I know they saved the library. I know they actually went out there and they got a lottery grant to save their own library. So what's the difference between an area like this, do you think, and another area that's just given up? What is it? Do they have that special, what do you call it, morale inside, or connection, community connection?
I think if you're on your own, if you're doing anything on your own, which is why I got the group, I guess, set up, if you're doing anything on your own and you take a knock, or you feel like you're the only person, you kind of give up more easily. If you get a few of you together, then you can go, it's okay, we're together on this. I'm not the only person feeling this. Then if you get more people, because you can speak and you can connect, and it's all these connections, you know, Matt and Julia and Nikki and Catherine and Annie and Nicola, you know, those people in this community, this part of Micklefield, this part of town, they're really on it, and they want to change the community for the better. And because they've come together, they've got a much more of a bigger voice. And Julia's, you know, she's amazing at getting things changed. And she's very passionate. Yeah.
I have to meet her as well. Well, you know, moving on TV, we're trying to bring people together. We're trying to make the world a better place. We're trying to give that light to people that don't have it. You know, one of the things I said today is, please come here if you're lonely, because I can't, loneliness is such a soul destroyer. And all these people that are setting up businesses, they're all for the good of the community.
Yeah.
What kind of businesses do you have that come
Around
to
here we've got
network?
we've got women that make their own jewellery, handmade cards, which is just really lovely, make them really, really unique. We've got a lady that does the Asian sorts of clothings with the scarves. We've got a life coach that comes along. We've got other network marketers that do network marketing in different companies. Got an osteopath that comes, another lady that is, and I can never pronounce how she says it, and I've worked with her, she's brilliant, Jo. Myofascia work.
Yeah,
is that correct?
Jo.
Am I saying the right thing?
I know, Jo.
And childminders, it's just handmade clothing, baby clothing, crocheting, all the old skills that have come back as well, which I love, and knitting, sewing, card making, decorations, just so many, it's so varied, and you can't, people will say to them, I know they said it to them that, oh, I can get that for so much cheaper in the shops, or, you know, I'm not going to mention names of shops, I can get it cheaper here. And what they forget is they're never going to get that because it's unique for a start. And also they're paying for that person's time when they've gone to have a look, and they can help them choose the right colour, or they can match it with their dress, they can make it unique to them. You're not getting the same as if you bought something from a shop down the road where they've paid a child 2p to make it instead of what they should be paying that child to make it. So there's a lot of reasons really why I really want to promote these small businesses. It's essential. My dad lost a small business because of what was happening nowadays with the bigger companies taking over. And what happened was the community was devastated. It wasn't that he lost the shop. He then wasn't able to help the elderly people that would come in because he knew he could take them milk if they needed it when the shop was shut. There was disabled people coming in, people with dog walkers, people would meet together and have hot chocolate with my dad.
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
how
just,
it used, that community thing. We really need that back. We really do need that back. And not only what you're saying about that, the community thing is, a lot of the time when we buy stuff, like I buy a lot of stuff on the internet, I'm not mentioning any names, everything's faulty. Everything's broken, everything, with all due respect, is rubbish. Things don't fit together. But here you've got the person you're working with directly that cares about you. It's a one-to-one connection. It's the way communities used to work. You used to have the baker, you know, the butcher, you know what I mean. You used to have, everything used to be just there for you, and it was like a family feel, and we need to bring that back a lot more. So just before we finish, so when are you meeting again? If you want to say that into the camera, when are we meeting? You meeting again?
Now we're going to meet the first Monday in January, as long as it's not January the 1st. So the first Monday they got back to school. However, I just need to check with Matt because the cafe was closed on Mondays to short staff, so I need to double check that he's going to be back, because it might be the Monday or the Friday, the first Monday or the first Friday back in Jan. So I mean, feel free to get in touch with me for more information.
How do people get in touch with you, Sonia?
Probably the best way would be Facebook, Sonia Shields, SHIELDS, Sonia SONIA. or text or phone me, which is 07585957065, and I'll just get some information across. And even if you can't make it along to the meetings, then you'll be welcome on the Facebook group, and we do lots on there as well.
Fantastic. And you can always contact me, Lauren, with LAURENE at movingontv.uk, or ring me on 07437 532 798 to find out more about this wonderful networking group that's happening here at Hills Cafe in Micklefield, or to come on board the community show and tell your own amazing, unique story. So thank you so much, Sonia. It's been amazing having you here. Namaste. Have a beautiful Christmas, as we're just before Christmas, and let's hope we can make the world a beautiful, beautiful new place in 2018. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye. How would you get someone that's actually in intense pain, that it's hard for them to even sit and think that they could ask their pain in? How are you going to do it? Would you do that by steps, like slowly, gently? Because
The first thing that you want to do is imagine that you're holding a sword and shield while setting the sword and shield down, and then walking up to an imagined sacred space, the door opening, and then your issue, say neck pain, walking through the door, and you welcome it. You say, well,
welcome to Moving On TV, the new TV channel for us, the positive, inspirational TV channel. My name is Lauren Hope. I am the founder and CEO of Moving On TV. No one is ordinary. We're all special, unique, wonderful human beings. We're all celebrities with our own talents and strengths and dreams. Moving On TV is here for all of us. We have a book show if you wrote a book. We're looking for talent, for Moving On talent. We want to stream you. We don't want you to compete. Artists shouldn't have to compete. It's disrespectful. And we're going to produce a new musical, and you could be in it. And we're going to serialize it for everyone. We're not going to have the news. We're going to have the happy news. Positive, inspirational, happy stories, which are actually the majority of the stories in the world that are happening all around us, except no one wants to give them to you. And of course, because we're run by solution-based people, life coaches, we want to give you the truth and to help you move on. So we want to know why these tragedies are happening all around us. Why are so many people being hit off their bicycles? What is the solution to all these problems in our world? How can we have a better world, a more peaceful world? We're looking for you. We're looking for all of you. Everyone has a unique story. We're looking for hosts, presenters, all age groups, particularly older people that are not being given any opportunities. Come and work on our media. Cameramen, editors, anyone who wants to work with us, and of course sponsors, organic makeup and organic products that are helping the environment and the human race. Come on board Moving On TV, the new positive channel, the channel that gives you hope. You can contact me at Lauren with an E at movingontv.uk. Don't get depressed. Come on board Moving On TV. See you soon. Bye.
Here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be there. I still can see your love holding on, pushing way beyond the tears. I still can see your love holding on, pushing way beyond the tears.
No, rien, de rien. Oh, I love you too, Marcel. Oh, bonjour, bonjour. I want to wear my face to the audience as I would a laver. And that is why I refuse to wear the makeup and the products, not unless they are organic. Because they make me feel nude. So, come on board, organic makeup companies, moving on TV.uk. Bonjour. No, rien, no.
Hi there, my name is Lauren O'Madal and I run the Weave Me a Dream Foundation for Interfaith, Peace and Talent. I've decided to enter this competition because my cause and our cause is to promote more peace in the world and through our music, and I've written this song called I Wish You Peace, which we're going to sing to you. I'm singing it and I'm Irish and Jewish. Jules Siddiqui, my friend, is Muslim and Catholic, and we're all different cultures and religions. I wish you peace, every race and creed and colour. Thank you.
I wish you peace every moment, every hour. I wish you peace in the breaking of the dawn, when the night seems dark. It will lighten up your way. I wish you peace every morning and every day. I wish you peace, every race and creed and color. Just hold my hand, together we can fly on the wings of love. We can make this whole world bright. I wish you peace. Let us bring back the loving I wish you peace. I wish you peace. In everything you do. I wish you love. My heart goes out to you. You can feel the magic star. I wish you peace, and it's right here in our
Merry Christmas everyone! חג חנוכה שמח ושנה טובה לכולם.
Eid Mubarak.
Feliz Navidad!
Shia Noel.
Fröhliche Weihnachten.
Galeshistonia.
Peace, shalom, salam, shanti. Welcome to Moving On TV, the new TV channel for us, the positive, inspirational TV channel. My name is Lauren Hope. I am the founder and CEO of Moving On TV. No one is ordinary. We're all special, unique, wonderful human beings. We're all celebrities with our own talents and strengths and dreams. Moving On TV is here for all of us. We have a book show if you wrote a book. We're looking for talent, for Moving On talent. We want to stream you. We don't want you to compete. Artists shouldn't have to compete. It's disrespectful. And we're going to produce a new musical, and you could be in it. And we're going to serialize it for everyone. We're not going to have the news. We're going to have the happy news. Positive, inspirational, happy stories, which are actually the majority of the stories in the world that are happening all around us, except no one wants to give them to you. And of course, because we're run by solution-based people, life coaches, we want to give you the truth and to help you move on. So we want to know why these tragedies are happening all around us. Why are so many people being hit off their bicycles? What is the solution to all these problems in our world? How can we have a better world, a more peaceful world? We're looking for you. We're looking for all of you. Everyone has a unique story. We're looking for hosts, presenters, all age groups, particularly older people that are not being given any opportunities. Come and work on our media. Cameramen, editors, anyone who wants to work with us. And of course, sponsors, organic makeup and organic products that are helping the environment and the human race. Come on board Moving On TV, the new positive channel, the channel that gives you hope.
Nothing in your life is ever easy. It will take some time, you know. Even when the moments seem to drag along, you gotta let them go. There's a feeling in your heart. It's telling you that love will come your way somehow. When it finally catches you, you're unaware of how you ought to be. Stealing moments everywhere. I'm wondering in your heart if it is real. Cancel the dreaming. This is now. This is now. Remember how they said that love would come your way somehow. And I can see the praises of the moment when you're here with me. And I can feel an everlasting love is happening to me. Watching every moment on the clock is how my lonely life would be. Time will pass so slowly, but the pace is faster now you're here with me. Cancel the dreaming. This is now. This is now. Remember how they said that love would come your way somehow.
Welcome to Moving On TV, guys. And today I've got an amazing messenger of light. And one of these people that are here to literally change humanity. Now, the name of this person I'm going to be interviewing, David Elands, came to me years ago through another friend. I understood he was involved in some kind of yoga and mixing yoga and light work together. But I never realized that he was actually in the process of creating a whole new internet, a light internet, an internet for everyone, an internet without restrictions, without any way of demeaning you or controlling you, your own internet, your light internet. And I'm so excited today to be interviewing David about Y4A. And I want to know what it is, and I want to know exactly what he's doing. So welcome, David Elands, to Moving On TV. At long last, we get to do the interview. So, hi, David. So how are you today?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good. The sun's shining here in High Wycombe. Where are you at the moment?
It's like in Westgate on Sea. It's like just like 10 minutes from Margate. It's a slightly nice area. I'm in like a little cabin at the end of a garden. So it's quite nice. A bit
Wow.
isolated though, but it's really nice for the nature. So
Yeah. Wow. So
peaceful.
that's where you live. You have your own little near the sea. Wow.
Yeah.
Go there. That sounds amazing. When the weather, do you know, the weather seems to be really, really beautiful at the moment. I get the feeling
Yeah.
we're being looked after in lockdown again. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Last time we had lockdown, we had a lot of
Yeah.
sunshine.
Yeah. It's like that's why like I kind of lockdown. The only thing that bothers me with lockdown is the gyms closing. That's why I'm following it quite closely. I'm thinking gyms are gonna reopen again because I think there's a lot of pushback on that. Because like I just really that's what I need the most kind of thing. But everything else I don't really notice because I'm on my own anyway. I live in on cabin on my own.
Yeah.
For a lot it doesn't make much difference. Like I'm not really seeing anyone anyway. All my closest friends
I
and family are
think,
2 hours
yeah,
away. So I'm not on my own
honest,
anyway. So anything I notice is the gyms closing. Everything else is the same as normal for me.
honestly, David, I think that us star seeds and light workers, we've been given a job to be on our own.
Yeah, I think so.
Those of us that have got really big jobs to do, like yours, it sounds massive to me. So let's go back a little bit, because this program, I want to find out, how did you discover that you were a messenger of light? So shall we start from the beginning? Where were you born?
Yeah, I've got quite a big story to share, so I try and summarize and squeeze it in. So I was born in 1980 in Luton. That's when I came in. So I'm on a indigo. And people like spiritual. I'm basically a Syrian archangel star seeds. I'm like a Blu-ray master bridge builder. That's a master download, a master seeder. So I'm kind of bringing download seeds and I kind of see into the future. I like a visionary. I see like blueprints and downloads from the future technology to build galactic technology and angelic downloads I get. So
okay, so how did you discover all of this? Because a lot of people are starting to realize, it took me a long time to realize what my job was, and that I am who I am because I'm different. So how did you actually discover this? Because how old were you when you were diagnosed with autism?
When I was younger, when I was 4 years old, I was diagnosed with dyspraxia, which is it's like overlaps between dyslexia, dyspraxia, autism, Asperger's, all part of the autistic spectrum. and dyspraxis, like the clumsy child syndrome. But I had problems speaking as a child. Like I still struggle with communication a little bit now, but not as much. I've had to work hard on it. I couldn't talk because I had a speech impediment and I mumbled, and I was very introverted and shut down. And I had a speech therapist, but they kept it from me though, because I went to normal public school. My mum and dad didn't tell me, but it's not their fault because there wasn't no acceptance then. Nobody understood what dyspraxia, what autism was then. So I got a really hard childhood, to be honest with you. I got bullied a lot at school, and I just didn't fit in. You know who I are? I'm really outcast, and I was just bullied for being different. And then when I went to university at 18, I had a dyslexia test to try to get extra time in the exam and use a computer, because I find it easier to type than to write, because I have problems holding the pen, and it hurts my hand. And then they said, oh, you've got dyslexia, yes, but you've also got dyspraxia. I was like, what's dyspraxia? So I looked it up and I was like, oh, explain. And dyspraxia is very similar to autism. And then when I was 28, I got diagnosed with autism officially, or Asperger's. I think it was, that was quite a bit later on. So I got a hybrid. I kind of got all three, and OCD, ADHD, but they're all just labels. I say ADHD is attention dialed into higher dimensions, and OCD, observing conscious details. That's what I define OCD and ADHD as, because I find autism is more of a gift. I used to say it's a curse, but I find it's a gift. And autism's here to teach people how to get out of their box rather than be put into a box, and here to teach unconditional love and warn people about dangers of toxins and vaccines and things. Because I'm not sure people realise that vaccines don't cause autism, but autism is more of a spiritual gift to just old souls, or angelic souls incarnated. But because we're super sensitive, we react more to the toxins in vaccines. So then we have the symptoms come from the vaccine. Doesn't cause autism. It just we have more of a reaction to it. So it looks like it causes autism, but it just triggers the autism. It's more of a warning. So, and that's why I'm sensitive to the chlorine. I can't swim in chlorine and bleach and cleaning chemicals. It burns my eyes and nose, and I'm so sensitive. Like same with 5G, 4G. That I'm just like, I can't be around any kind of radiation. I'm like,
we all are. We've all got. I've got all my crystals here protecting me. Young guys, people don't understand, do they? Oh my God, I smell everything. I've just got this new water filter and I can't drink it. It's awful. The chemicals are so strong. Anyway, coming back to David, that's absolutely fascinating. So I agree. What you said is incredible, that you may vaccinate another child, maybe not now because the vaccinations have become much more aggressive. Let's not go into it. I don't want to go into it. Let's keep it on that vibration. But when you had them, and if you were very, very sensitive, as you said, you've come from somewhere else, you're a light being, then you're going to not be able to deal with it. It's going to affect you in some way. However, you have done something amazing. You've been able to take this, and not everyone can. I mean, I'd say most people with autism and all these different conditions, they can't seem to negotiate and do what you're doing. And this is why I'm having you on here. Well, I have everyone on you, but I couldn't wait because anyway, you created something amazing. But how did you realize that you were here to do something special? How can you take yourself from that child with autism and all these different conditions that was being bullied and treated as not as an equal and looked on and everything else, to a level of where you suddenly woke up one day and thought, hang on a second, I'm here to do something different, to do something special, because that helps other people and other kids that are being diagnosed to understand that they have got a job here for humanity. So do you want to explain a little to me? Do you understand the question?
Yeah. It's basically.
Thank you.
I got a very brief background. Like, so then, so hard time in school. So I was a social recluse. So I just focused more on my academic career. Then I got A levels, and then went to university, and that's when I started coming out of my shell. Before then, I was very introverted and shut down because I couldn't talk. And when I did talk, I stuttered, and I got more attacked, more for that. I mean, for not being able to speak properly. But in university, the bullying stopped, and then I came out of my shell because and I was around good teachers and made some good friends. And I found I was really gifted with computers, and I got a first class honours degree business computing degree. Then my career took off, and I worked for the big names: Nokia, Microsoft, HSBC, KPMG. I was like a top contractor in London, and that's my background. I was like 20 years experience building websites, and I'm a .NET architect, like senior engineer. It's my kind of my background trade. Happened is in parallel with that, so that started helping my low self-esteem and depression and anxiety suffered my whole life with, because it comes with the autism plus the home life I had plus my bullying. It's like I got quite a lot of damage done to me, a lot of trauma basically, and I took a lot. It's like I'm still healing from all of it. I'm getting there, but it's been a lot to unravel. And then one day I still struggled with all this, and then I tried everything, nothing worked, and I was drugged up and was given antidepressants, anti-anxiety tablets, sleeping tablets, all these things, and it just turns you into a zombie. It just numbs you down and doesn't really heal you. It covers up the symptoms rather than addressing the root causes. And the root cause of autism is need to ground and come into your body and anchor yourself into the planet. And that's what I discovered yoga. One day I went to the gym and I did the yoga class. I was the only man in the gym. I was like a toy by all these older women. They loved me, and I was only like 20. How old was I? 25, 26, I think. And I was only, and I used to go to the gym, just work out and do like weights and stuff. I just still do use the gym. But one day I just thought, Simon goes, try yoga. I was like, eh. And because of autism, I don't care about what society thinks. I was like, a man doing yoga. I'm already an outcast anyway, so I don't care. I don't care what society thinks of me. That is one of the blessings of being an outcast. You just don't conform to society. You become a rebel, and you just don't like follow the dudes.
Sorry, David, can I just stop you there quickly? This is amazing. So yoga, did you take any medication at all? Did you have
before that? Yeah, I said I was going to doctors, and all they gave me was antidepressants and anti-anxiety tablets and sleeping tablets, and it just made me worse. And I was like, that plus drinking alcohol, got so depressed. I was smoking a bit of weed, so I was a mess. You can imagine that. I was just like, I had this cocktail of like pharmacy. I was a living organic pharmacy, and I was just like, I was just like, and I was like, no wonder I was a basket case, and it made me even more unstable, and I was just a complete wreck. And all I've done is just keep changing my medication, which didn't work. It made me worse. And then one day I found yoga, and I phased it out. I phased out all of that.
And did you phase out all the medication after that?
Yeah, medication, stop drinking, stop smoking, and I just turned my life around, and that was the turning point when I swapped all that shit with that rubbish with yoga, meditation, and mindfulness. And this book, I've got it here. I'm actually reading it again now. This Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. If you can see that, it's the best book. I recommend that. People with autism, if you're listening, read this book. This book and yoga, meditation, and mindfulness in nature, and a good healthy diet, preferably vegan, is what you need, because you're sensitive. So don't eat meat, and don't have caffeine, don't drink alcohol, because it's not good. You've got autism and you're sensitive. It's not good for anyone. Like autism is the same as everyone else. It's just like on a stereo, the sensitivity dial's just toned up a bit more. That's all it is. Everything's just toned up a bit more. But all these things help, like I just said, help everyone. But autism, it's even more important that you look after yourself and you have a really healthy, holistic lifestyle. That's basically it. And yoga is the most, of all those things, yoga and for the yoga and this book are the two most important things, I would say. Power of Now and yoga is what I would say, and nature. It's all important. But,
David, okay. Let's just take a breath, because it's stunning. This is stunning information. Now, all I can identify with is I was diagnosed with BPD, which has got a bit of everything in it, but it's a complex needs. And so with BPD, they medicate everything. I never took medication for anything. And like,
well done.
The answer is you've got to bring everything that's got to come into balance, and you've got to know why you're here. You've got to release some stuff. I released trauma from the past, and that helped me. But with you, it was purely yoga, grounding yourself, and the power of now, that changing your diet. So you're obviously very enlightened, to be able to do that. You're a teacher. You've come here to teach a lot of people that have been affected really, really badly. I know a lot, like, what is it? Nearly every single child has been diagnosed with ADD or ADHD or something, or perspective, because they're so, as more and more sensitives have come to the planet. But let's move on from there. So that is absolutely. How old were you? I mean,
Yeah.
to communicate like you.
I never used to be able to, like, that's the power of yoga. Like, if people met me 10 away and all I did was sit in front of the computer, I couldn't like interact with people, and I couldn't make eye contact, or I couldn't talk properly. I still was very autistic, so that's why my IT career was fine, because most people in IT are autistic or somebody on the spectrum, all a bit social reclusive. Some, not everyone, but generally it's kind of a little yeah. but I kind of like say I'm like a hybrid. I'm half hippie, half geek, half hippie, half geek. I'd say, like, I'm a bit of both. So I'm wearing my tie dye Glastonbury. It's got Glastonbury tour on the back as well, so that's what I wear all the time. My hoodie.
Your batik. I love your batik. That's gorgeous.
I wear this all the time. But it's my mum tries to wash it when I live to my mum when I come back from Bali, and she it's part of me. It's like it's grown on me. I never she can never wash it. I never wash it because I do wash it occasionally. I do have hygiene, but it's kind of like it's hard to take it off because it's so comfortable and warm. The hood.
It's beautiful. You've got all the chakras, and of course you're protecting yourself. So your message is very your message, you're very protected here. I've got the violet flame. All the angels are protecting Moving On TV. Only certain people could come on here.
Oh, that's good. That's nice to know. Yeah. Yeah. So your question was like, how did I create yoga for autism? It's kind of like, so basically, I kind of discovered that journey, and that this is like in my mid 20s, late 20s, started in yoga and started meditating and reading The Power of Now and practicing mindfulness. And like I told her, I just sat in park benches, just meditating in nature and emptying my mind and just focusing on the tree and a flower and just coming one with it and just feeling its inner essence and just connecting with it. And then the sea I love as well, how I just look at the sea and let my thoughts empty across the sea and empty everything out of there. So, and then I just thought one day, I never knew anyone else with autism. It was just me. I lived on my own. I'm not on my own, but I kind of didn't really meet anyone like me other than IT. And I thought I've got to share this with the world. So then in 12 I had my awakening in Glastonbury, because I love this, in Avalon, the heart chakra of Gaia. And then I created Yoga for Autism in January 2013, just after my awakening, to share what I discovered. And then beyond it, it's kind of
David,
very hard journey since then.
Sorry, David, when you say you're awakening,
yeah,
everybody has an awakening, like a spiritual. I know when mine was exactly. Can you actually say, because again, if someone is watching this and they think, oh, I wonder what my awakening, they'll realize what's really going on. That's an awakening. So what would you say was that pivotal moment, your awakening?
It happened like 2 stages probably. Like the first stage was when I discovered probably yoga and meditation and mindfulness, and that was back in like 2009, 2010, 29. And then I said 12, Avalon at the heart. I went to like, because I started meditation classes and I got invited to doing ceremonies. I started hooking into doing spiritual tribe in London, because back then I was in the southwest, in Plymouth and Cornwall and Devon. I kind of went to university down in Plymouth, so I only came back to London in 2012, July 2012, and then I went to this ceremony. I went to the 12 ceremony. I had no idea about the 21-12-12 and awakening and ascension. I knew nothing about that area or what was going on in the world. I just knew about yoga, meditation, and mindfulness practices for about 2 to 3 years. And then I went to this thing, and then we did the ceremonies, and people come up to me and going, "You're Palladian, no, you're Syrian," and if the listeners come up to you, send them love and light. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So these guys are crazy. And I was just like, all this stuff, and I started talking in language. I just sat there listening. My mind is going, oh my god, but my heart and soul was going. But something feels truth. It feels real. So I always had an open mind. So like I went back home and I started researching on YouTube all these different like Pleiadians and lizards and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my god. And back then I was smoking a lot of weed as well. Bear in mind, I don't anymore. But I was kind of like, and I was just like. It's just like something out of Matrix in Neo. I was like sat on a computer till 4 in the morning, like fall asleep on the keyboard, and the sun will come up and the milk floats will come down and the birds stop treating. And then I go to bed and I wake up in the morning going, oh, did I just dream that? And I go back to the computer and I was like, oh, shit, no, I didn't. I look at the YouTube history, and you know how YouTube goes recommended video. You just kept playing video of the video of the video. I was gripped. I couldn't stop watching. I was like, what? And David Icke and the Earth is hollow and the reptilians and all this other crazy stuff. And I was just like, what the hell? This world is, it's just, and I thought, this is crazy. But somehow my mind is going mental, but for a few days, for a week, you know how it is. And I was just like, this is insane. But I integrated it pretty quickly. I don't know, because my soul, like I said, like my soul was like, yep, okay, mission begins. And it's like, and then I went to 21-12-12, and I was like, and I'm always late for everything. Like, so I was late for this interview, and I'm late for my own funeral. I'm just always late. I struggle with time because of the autism and organization. We're not used to time in the higher dimensions. So I struggle with 3D life. And I thought I was late for the Ascension. Ascension was 21-12-12. I thought everyone was preparing for this big end of the Mayan calendar, and I went to this big ceremony in Avebury. So the first one was in Glastonbury. The next one was in Avebury with the stones in Avebury, a bit like Stonehenge. And I went there, and I thought, oh great. So everyone else has been like had all this time to prepare, like preparing for this for like 10 like the whole life, and I had like 1 week to prepare for this. And then I got there, and then I got there, and then I found out it was all okay, like, you know, it's all divine timing, like that was all meant to be. But I thought I missed it. I thought like I was meant to wake up a lot earlier, but I wasn't. I was meant to wake up at last minute. So I had like 1 week. That was a crazy week, from 12 to 21-12-12, and I was smoking a lot of weed as well. That was some crazy week for me. I was like, I don't know if I'm dreaming. Am I smoking too much? Am I hallucinating? No, that's when I started cutting back on the smoking. I was like, oh, this is mental.
That was the dates that I decided. Everybody was talking about the end of the world. They said it's going to end in 2012. So I made a decision to do my biggest project ever, to open 2013. At the end of 2012, I released a children's peace film with 1,000 kids singing for peace, because I was determined then, even though I knew nothing about what's ruling the world and what's trying to destroy us, I knew that I was going to put out a really positive message. I was going to put out opposite of what they were pushing us to believe, that we were all going to die the end. 31st of December 2012, boom. And I thought, well, I'm releasing the biggest song for peace ever. And I did. And you had your massive awakening. Okay, so that shows to people, when you suddenly, it's like you're on a different vibration. It's like, you know, for years and years and years, David, I used to sit there listening to Jill Edwards and Wayne Dyer and closing my eyes and sending myself all over the place, visualizing. And I just loved it so much. I loved and Tony Robbins, because you and I were very similar. We're very creative, and we love all of that floating around. But when it comes to the down-to-earth grounding, money, grants, everything, that we struggle a little bit more. I'm going to give you some more information after this, because they're starting to help people like us now. You know, there's a lot of help out there. There's money and there's help. But anyway, coming back to what so you had your massive awakening. Now, where did Y4A come from? Can you tell us, first of all, what does it mean?
Oh, yeah, it's just a yoga for autism. So it's a website, it's yogaforautism.com. So I just thought it does what it says on the tin, kind of thing. Well, it's quite self-explanatory. Have a
Yoga
two
for
projects.
autism.
Yeah,
Thank you for
it's like,
explaining that.
yeah, I had two projects, and people like I won't go. We'll talk about the technology a bit later on, but I had like other projects, Our World, and other things. And when I try to explain the two different projects, people get lost with the technology side of stuff. But Yoga for Autism, people, I don't know how to explain it. I go, what's your other company? Yoga for Autism. I go, oh right. I said, what's that do? I help autism with yoga. Funny enough. so it's like that's a lot easier to explain to people. So I started with that project, and I focused on that for the first few years. And then
Okay.
yeah. And then I moved on to technology after. So, but yeah.
Funny enough, our paths didn't actually cross, but I had a very strong connection to someone who knew you very well, Helen Greenway. And it's funny because she knew you, and that's how we came. Our paths crossed years ago without realizing it. And that it's you, the same person. So total synchronicity. Okay, so you've got that yoga for autism, but then you started to talk about this new light internet.
Oh right, yeah.
So
yeah, that.
Which is, what is that, and how is that going to be beneficial for the human race? And how does that connect all the dots?
Yeah, I tried to give a quick summary, and then I'll talk about how it all kind of connects, because all my projects are all interconnected, they're all deeply integrated, all part of the same master plan. I'm basically unity consciousness. I express unity consciousness within the technical sphere and my projects. So and that's where we come from, because we come from like the oneness kind of thing, from the high angelic realms. When we came here, we used to be in pure unity consciousness. Why I struggled with being a body and being separate. But basically this Our World, yeah. So it's called ourworldthegame.com, but it's more than a game. It's like a platform and like a training. Basically, it's an ascension training platform to teach people how to look after themselves and come together as a humanity and look after the planet and animals, and to teach the kids and people the right life lessons to create a better world, rather than everyone being separate. It's about coming together and working together, and you basically gain karma for doing good deeds, like picking up litter, helping people, and you lose karma for dropping litter and being selfish. You can play it however you want.
Wow, sorry, it's a game.
It's more than that. It's hard to explain. It's because it's like different parts of it. It's the internet. It's the operating system. It's a game. It's a platform. It's a social network. It's something you've never seen before, because it's everything integrated. Imagine everything in the world all integrated for one unified interface. Have you watched a film called Ready Player One? That's the closest thing to explain to it. Ready Player One isn't. It's a film called Ready Player One by Steven Spielberg. It's a really good film. You watch Ready Player One. There's a thing called the Oasis in there, and the Oasis is the closest thing to what I'm building. That is my vision, and that film was downloaded. Like I downloaded that film. Isn't sci-fi. It's a prophecy of what I'm building. I'm not joking. This guy wrote a book called Ready Player One, and it's a top sci-fi novel. And when I used to explain my project, half people got to lose, but the people that didn't lose, they always said, "Oh, was you inspired by Ready Player One?" I was like, "No, what's that? I never read it." And I read it years later, and it's like my book. I mean, it was what I was downloading. My visions was in. He saw the same thing, and then and he talks about someone with autism who grew up in the 80s, who loved playing retro 80s games, loved 80s music, got bullied a lot at school, a social recluse, loved Dungeons and Dragons, and had guitar lessons as a kid, loved like retro gaming, and described my life like it was like me. And then one day he become a programmer, and he created a revolutionary VR game platform that basically took the world by storm. And then kind of everything else become obsolete, and it's one central platform, and that's what I'm building. And like, it was mental. Like, universe is divinely orchestrated. Like, sometimes people write sci-fi books, and it's really not sci-fi. It's science preview, because sci-fi is actually pre what's to come. But sometimes the more generic the sci-fi stuff. But this book, it was very, very specific, and it was about a guy called James Halliday. And I would say he's like my digital twin, my parallel David Ellums in another parallel universe. I would call James Halliday, and he created this this thing called Oasis, but it was dystopia future when the world has gone to like now. But imagine now in 10 years' time, if light didn't win, when the whole world is just completely like dark and overcrowded, and everyone escapes into VR to get away from the shitty lives. They go and want to live in VR land. That's what the Ready Player One storyline is. But what I'm creating is like the utopia version of it. Rather than using VR and games to escape reality, it's about using it to uplift humanity and heal the planet and learn how to live together and eventually ascend and train you how to look after ourselves. And so it's like the flip side. So I'm not the parallel, also on a parallel universe version, if that makes sense.
Wow, let me stop you there, because when you say you're building it now, this head is not technological. I mean, yes, I can edit programs and I can study stuff on YouTube, but when it comes to explaining to me how electricity works, or how do you build this? When you say I'm building it, what do you actually do? What
magic?
As I say, my head doesn't get this.
Yeah, just like, well, my background is a .NET C# developer. That's like a programming language and technology, which is like, it's like a web development, but it's used for everything: websites, apps, games. It's very popular now. It's in like a lot of businesses use it. Like, probably Java and .NET are two of the most popular languages. So, and it's a thing called a game engine called Unity, and that's very popular as well. And the clues in the title, Unity. That's why I knew when I saw that was what I'm going to build my game in, because Unity. My game's all about creating unity, and a game engine is called Unity. So I was like, yeah, that's the one I'm going to use. That was divinely planned. So and the program language it uses is the one I'm 20 years experience in. So the back end code for Unity is C#, and that's what I'm an expert in.
Okay,
so that's all planned. That's planned.
Are you using light language? Sorry, are you using light language in there?
Yeah. Thanks. Good question. I never talk about that part. I forget about that bit. Yeah, it's imbued with angelic light codes as well, and the Ascended Masters are working with me with alchemy energy. So when you're playing the game, it actually upgrades your DNA and upgrades your consciousness. It actually, I call it anti-brainwashing technology. All the damage that's been done rewiring our brain and DNA, this game reverses it. It's an antidote. It's the antidote to all the brainwashing. Basically, it rewrites your consciousness and DNA. It's not only educating you on a 3D level. It's working more. It's a multi-dimensional programming and multi-dimensional energy that comes through it. It's mental. I'm just a channel. It's not coming from me. I'm just an angel incarnated, and I'm just following orders. I'm just following like you, all of us. I'm just building what they tell me to build. Like, build this. Okay, and then they just do the universe and the angels and the rest do the magic. I'm just like the front man.
We're channels, exactly. It was explained to me.
Mind blowing.
That we are avatars in a game. We're angels or alien avatars, and I come from Aquarius.
In the game. and that's what our world is. Our world is fractal. It's holonic fractal because we're creating a game inside a game. We're inside the polarity integration game, and David Ellen's avatar is creating another digital twin avatar system inside it. And that's how the universe works. Everything's fractal. Everything's contained inside itself. Everything's a copy of each other. So it's like God training platform. It's like a God like recreating reality inside the matrix. It's like creating, and this game I'll go a little bit into it, but basically it's got a thing called infinite reality, IR. So it's got VR, virtual reality, you've got augmented reality, AR, and what comes off of that is a thing called IR, which I invented, infinite reality, and that's about merging virtual and reality so become one. So for example, few examples is say like in the game, you in real life you go out and you buy a Pret salad, say, and a green juice, for lunch, and then you scan that into the game, and your avatar in the game drinks the green juice. It's plus 10 health, plus 100 speed, and a salad. Or if you go to McDonald's and your avatar will eat a burger and you get fat, and then you can't run as long in the game and you get unhealthy. So it's realistic. It's a simulation. It's a simulation.
It's about the mind as well. If your avatar is drinking green juices and having vitamins and minerals and exercising, then you will feel better.
Yeah. it's two-way. It's two-way. So it mirrors each other. Yeah. So whatever happens in the game happens in real life. And what happens in real life happens in the game. It's a two-way mirror. So it's not just a game. It's a real-time simulation platform. It's hard to explain it. Nothing's like it. It doesn't exist. This is like 20, 30 years advanced technology. This is galactic, angelic technology. This is from millions of years in the future. I'm downloading this from. So you can imagine how advanced this technology is. It's nothing. Google and Facebook and Apple, they're nothing. They can't even imagine this. They can't even think about this, let alone build it. Trust me.
So
That's why it's going to be obsolete.
in a nice way, you're Bill Gates of the star seeds, and you're the Bill Gates of the awakening and the ascension.
Yeah.
In a nice way.
The nice. I don't. Not the other way. Not the other stuff. We won't talk about.
He was a good person. So
Yeah.
you've got, and so you're very. So okay. So here's a good question, David. You're a genius. You, obviously.
Well,
you're-
universe. I always said the universe is a genius. I'm just a channel. But,
So how have you managed to? Have you been targeted? Because a lot of people, a lot of brains like creative brains are very easy to target. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I had a lot. I've had a lot of me and my friend Chris, because I'm like Superman. So I'm an archetype of Superman, and my friend Chris, he's like Iron Man, and there's a few other superheroes for the Avengers and Justice League that we're building, and we've been very, very interfered with, to say, and hexes, curses, psychic attack. Yeah, there's been all sorts of crazy stuff. Phone calls, sending weird. My computer's been hacked, and I've been. Oh God, my computer crashes all the time. Every type of way that can be interfered, I've been interfered with, and my relationships, my parent, mind control. Yeah, I won't get too far into it, but that's what makes me stronger and stronger, and that's why I keep feeling I'm behind schedule, because I've been trying to get funding and build this since 2013 or 2011. I started, and I still haven't got funding or team. So this is another shout out again. If anyone wants to help, donate. I've got a GoFundMe page, and also I'm about to launch a Kickstarter campaign. I've been told, guided to do that, and looking for C# and Unity developers. If anyone's out there who wants to help build this, it'd be great, because I've struggled to find funding, and in 8 years I still haven't got any help support for this. So that's because I know it's interference. But
the way I see it, David, is everything is about keeping people. The government now, everything they're doing, particularly, the lottery and funding like that, they want to keep people calm. They want to have, now a game already will focus the mind. Think about it. You have to think like them, don't you? They're looking for people that can come up with things that are going to help people focus their minds. But this is such a positive game compared to all the violent games and video games,
exactly.
all that stuff that doesn't, okay, it does focus the mind, but it takes people not in the direction you are. I mean, what you're talking about here is it's a whole education system of mindfulness, nutrition. It's going to help so many people whose heads are not able to stay calm and focused. Now, not only that, but you pulled yourself out of everything, depression, alcoholism. You're being honest here. And I think one of the things the lottery are doing now, which I'll talk to you about another time, is they're providing people to fill in the forms. So you can actually get someone for a whole day now, believe it or not. The lottery will pay them. They give you one, and you together decide what grant to go for, and they help you. They actually do the grant. So, some of the linings of this awakening, of this lockdown, is that people they have no choice but to give money to people that are going to help human beings to be able to negotiate whatever is happening, whatever might be happening, whatever may happen. So you've got a better chance now of money from these people than you had before.
Yeah, because I've basically I've done everything. I've gone investors, I've done crowdfunding, I've done grants, I've done book lottery, I've done comic relief, I've done it all. Denied for yoga forwardism and our world. I've been trying to get funding, and it's been, I'm honest, it's days I want to give up, you know, but my heart will never let me. Mine is like, why did I give up my £500 a day job I used to make? I used to make 10 grand a month, and now I live in poverty. Like
No, you
I
never
live in
give up.
benefits,
Never
but
give
my
up.
heart and soul will never let me quit. So like, I won't tell you the whole thing, but I got targeted, my yoga forwardism company, they tried to take it from me. So I took my clients, I took my business, and so I had to shelf that. Like, it's still going, but I had to then focus on the technology because the money is in technology. So I started building the game. But unfortunately, yoga forwardism I hadn't had time to carry on with. But that's going to be rebooted. That's why Faith Reborn that you're asking about before. And just to quickly, the big thing I really wanted to say was I'm about to launch this thing called the Justice League Academy and Your Second Chance. And that's basically a training course for like everyone. Originally it was for autistic people like myself, but it's for everyone now, for kids on the streets, homeless, unemployed, people in prison, all disadvantaged people, and everyone. And now basically
So
this
what's
both,
that called, Dave? Your Second Chance?
yeah, it's going to be Your Second Chance.icu, and that's like
really
ICU. And the Justice League Academy. The Justice League Academy is more for kids and adults who are into comic books and like me, who like superheroes. But some people, Your Second Chance might resonate more. So I've got two flavors of the same thing. And that's about like.
Sorry, can I? So that I can stop you there because that can help a lot of people. So
Yes, especially now with the lockdown. That's what I was thinking.
Chance, yeah.
Yeah.
So say you've got a dream, like you've got a big dream, they can go into Your Second Chance and they can get what? Mentoring, money? How does it work?
Yeah, eventually, but to start off with, because just starting out, the main thing of it was to teach them how to program and teach them like people interested in how to make apps and games. I can give them all free training, and it's open to everyone. No previous skills, experience required. It's free. And then they giving jobs to help build our world, to build this amazing technology. It's a win-win-win then. So I can give them free training and jobs. And most of the training courses, the barrier entry is so high. You need previous skills, experience, you need money, and you work. And when you get in, you work on dummy application that no one ever sees. You work all this time and you throw it away. What better way is to build real life? I trust people. I want to help them believe in themselves again. So I want to work on real life applications and build apps and games that are going to make the world a better place, and build our world, and build all these apps, mindfulness apps, that all plug into it. So it can build stuff that's going to really help. So from day one, you can start earning money and start writing code to start helping people. And as well as the program. So the program's also got mixing with mindfulness, meditation, yoga, healthy nutrition. So it teaches them how a whole holistic, balanced lifestyle. Because just programming is not healthy. You need to balance it with the yoga, meditation. And going to prove that people are more productive and more efficient at learning and working when you mix the programming with yoga, meditation, and mindfulness. So that's my whole.
So how far have you got, David? How far have you got now with, you've got a website?
Yeah, well actually, at the minute for the training, you go on ourworldthegame.com or nextgensoftware.co.uk. The details are on there, and there's a PDF you can download of those websites. And there's one for adults and one for junior, and juniors for kids like in schools and stuff. And especially now, all the schools are closing. It's perfect timing. The university again planned this. Do you know what? I downloaded all this in 2013. All what I told you, I've had all this in my head since 2013, but I didn't have time to make it all. But it wasn't for then, it's for now. I realized 7 years was to prepare. 7 years I've been preparing, building, developing, and doing my inner work. And now 2020 is when I unleash it on the world. 2020 is when the world needs it. I'm ahead of my time. I'm a man of tomorrow, man of steel. Superman is. I'm from the future. So I was ahead of my time. So I had to wait patiently for 7 years for the world to catch up. And now the world is going to be crying out for what I'm offering, because the slogan for our world is together we can create a better world. So they want to be part of that. Yoga forwardism, people always need that. And the training, Your Second Chance. Yeah. And the final thing is the Global Healing Network. So I can heal. I've got technology. I can heal people for distance healing. You know, got remote healing. I think you gain karma for healing people. So this whole COVID craziness, you don't need to go get a vaccine or go to hospital. You just go on a website and you can get free healing, and people can heal you. That's another one of my things I had in my head from 2013. But it's all for
Fantastic.
now.
So this
And now
is
look at the
all-
world. And like now is the time to bring it into the world. So hopefully someone out there's listening. Help me, help you. Thank you.
Yes. Well, the whole
Please.
point is we're all working together, David. And TV is here for everyone. I'm here to bring you all together. I'm the media for the light workers. That's how I see it. I'm the media for light workers and for Starseed, for all of us, in order, because you need a media. You need some,
Yeah.
because there's no one's going to put you on anywhere else because they don't want to know. They don't want to know that you could go out there and tell all these people with autism that you don't need medication. They don't want that. And they don't either, that I can go out there and say you don't need medication for anything. It's all inside. Yeah, as you say, we're miles in front of everyone. We come from the future. And people laughed at us and made fun of us. But we are learning now how to use our talents. And as I say, I'm the media. I'm the media and entertainment, and that's my job. Your job is more technological, and we come together and we work together. There's loads of people out there. This is why I'm asking you. Starseeds, people like us, have struggled so much. No one wanted us, and no one gave us opportunities. There's people creating bionic beds in order to counteract 5G. There's people that are creating their own electricity system. When I call them people, you know, people is just 3D thing that we are. So basically, everything that you're bringing here onto Moving On TV is going to benefit a lot of people. So we all work together. So how do people do that? Say, okay, you've got someone similar to yourself who's got a dream, but they, like you, they don't have the money. Like me, they don't. So we're figuring out now how to get what we need or how to get sponsorship. So there is another thing which you can now go on. I don't know if you're on Universal Credit or anything, but they are providing they're providing me with a whole year of mentorship in order to move on with my company, my production company that runs all of this. So as you said, what you need, what we need, all of us, is some kind of database. Do you have a database where it specifies where you can go, where people like yourself can go that are more technological, or you got, I'm kind of drawing on the creative. I'm looking at the creative from my experience. If you're a creative, but you're on the technological side, and there is a huge spectre of starseeds like that are out there that can't do what you're doing. They have the same talents and the same creativity, but it's always what's been holding them back is the money again. So what I'm asking here is, how can you all do it together? Is why Yoga for Autism and the website able to connect you all together in some way?
The best way is I have to give you some links after this. Basically, this thing called the Our World Tribe. I got a Telegram group, and also a thing on thing called Discord, like a Discord game server. I've got two groups like on those platforms. Right. I got Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn as well, but I don't. They're dying. They're part of the problem. So I don't talk about it. So Telegram and Discord are the best ways to reach out. It's a thing called Our World the Game. So if you go on ourworldthegame.com website, and then you go to the bottom, there's some links, and you see that there's a Telegram link at the bottom, and then if you go on there.
What's the website?
On the bottom of the website, ourworldthegame.com, you scroll down to the bottom.
Sorry, can
you? This is Our World, the game.com. Yeah.
The game. That's yours.
Yeah, .com. That's probably the best way.
argotthegame.com. Okay. Anything, so people can go on there and connect to you, is that right?
Yeah, but then if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a thing called Telegram, a Telegram link, and if you click on that, then you can join the Telegram group, and then you can talk to me. Also, you can email me as well. I'll give you my email address, so david@nextgensoftware.co.uk. That's another
Okay,
way.
you give that to me and I'll put
Yeah.
it
A link, yeah, put in a link. I think I'll give you the links after. Yeah, I'll give you the links after. So I think I'll give you a link for Telegram, and my email is probably the best way. There's two ways.
Okay. Okay.
And then and that's where Wi-Fi Reborn is, because I'm going to reboot Wi-Fi with this training course, because originally it was created for autistic people such as myself. So I'm going to create this training course is how I'm going to reboot it, because that's the thing. I've got thousands of people like on a database of autistic people I've built up over the 7 years. I went to autistic shows and teaching and doing public talking in shows and in schools and in colleges, care homes, and advertising in autistic magazines and yoga magazines, and yoga show I went to. And there's videos on the website of me doing my public talkings. People can check out my videos. I talk about a bit like I talked about today, but more detail about the autistic side of things. A presentation I give, and that's why I've got loads and loads of email addresses and people signed up. I've got yoga teachers and I've got clients. And one big thing, that's where it came from, because one big thing was helping yoga was just stage one. Stage two was that everyone had a negative vibe all the time, talking about the negative side of autism, and all I heard was, oh, he had to be medicated, we're going to get a job, oh, negative. And I was like, no. And I was like, positive. I was like, no, you can get off the drugs, you do yoga, come with me, I'll teach you how to program, I'll give you a job. That's how it started off with. And I thought, wow, this is big, because I saw the light in their eyes of the parents going, oh, my kid isn't going to be like unemployed his whole life. And I was like, no, yes. I want to mentor them. And then I thought, let's make it bigger, and then expand into the unemployed, the homeless, kids in the streets, drug addictions, prisons.
Can I stop? Sorry, David, this is incredible. So you don't,
yes, that's right.
You know, again, autism, ADD, ADHD, they're just labels, aren't they? They're labels for sensitive people that have been given a diagnosis, that have been affected either by pollution, vaccination, or whatever, or their job was to come here with a different type of mindset because they're starseeds and aliens, as we said. So does that mean that if someone comes to and wants to work with you or get some support and understand, and you know, from you what you're doing, or as I say, work with you, do they have to have a label, or could they be struggling with addictions or
anything? I just make it open, like my focus is to help all disadvantaged people, but I want to help everyone, and this is why the universe has done this now, why it's like my time to shine finally, because I've been really gone for, like you said, you know, gone for really dark struggle 40 years basically on this planet. It's been I've had very small breathers basically of where things have been like not ridiculously challenges. It's just been like climbing not a mountain, climbing a vertical wall of spikes and being, I don't know, shot at the same time. But basically now, like, it's time to bring it into the world, because this is like my Superman journey, basically my Superman hero journey, and this is where I now finally can. Now is the perfect timing. There's the lockdowns and people at home, unemployed, going up, kids going to be homeschooled. This is exactly the perfect time when people are going to want to join these training courses and not only just like get money and help build something. It's also help build a better world, and help build our world together, because it's massive. This project is the most ambitious project the world's ever seen. When you watch the film Ready Player One, you'll see it's way bigger than people. Oh, is it new Facebook? No, it's bigger than everything you've seen. It's bigger than all the current big tech combined. And imagine all that combined in something that's for the light of the world. That's how powerful it is. It's the antidote to big tech. It's like the nemesis. And that's why, like you said, I've been hindered a lot, let's say, and challenged a lot, and also why I've been delayed, because it wasn't safe yet. It wasn't time. If I didn't burn out in 2013, it would have been too early, and I would have been I don't know, probably be in danger. Yeah, I think I need to drink.
Okay, so David, you're right. We're gonna You're getting your water. We're going to end the first part there. Okay. Is there anything you want to say before we close the first part? And then the next interview, part 2, will be more about the training. And even if people want to contact you and ask you questions, we'll put your email, and maybe they can ask you things they may want to ask about their own development or how to get more training. So we'll talk about the training more on the next interview, and we'll talk about also going out and getting support, how to do that, and what it is you need, etc., etc. So is there anything else you want to say before we close this first part of the interview?
Yeah, that sounds great. And I just want to say, everyone out there listening, don't worry. Well, a better world is coming, and everything is proceeding as planned. It might seem crazy in the outside, but really, I think if you believe in God or don't believe in God, but there is a divine hand at hand behind the scenes. You might not see it, and the light is winning. Was really won in higher dimensions. And these projects are now coming through. I'm just one part of a massive network, like Lauren and all of us, of light workers. And I got a massive amount of people building this new technology with me. And now we're bringing the training course in. And just want to end just by saying the whole point I created this thing is that I believe in all of you. I believe in you, and I believe in you all deserve a second chance. And I want to help you all find your gift for the world. Everyone's got a gift. And I just wanted to empower you to be the best person you can be. And together we can create a better world. So don't give up hope. And yeah, we're going to do it. We're winning. And I just got to stick together. That's it.
We've all got a similar dream. We're all here for humanity. That's what gets us up in the morning. We believe in you, every single one of you. And if you can see what David has got past in order to do what he's doing, there is no excuse for anybody to not be able to get out there, grab their life, grab their dreams, and live their dreams, regardless of 3D issues that we've all been given. I know people are struggling with all sorts of, but guess what? The government know that they created this and they have to give you support. So we're going to find out in the next program what support is there for people like David and people like myself and anybody else who's watching this, because the whole point of doing this is in order to show you that you too can go out and create your dream. So I'm going to end that there. Please subscribe, share, and like, and join Moving On TV. And at some point, I think I'll get David on because he's so brilliant at speaking. We'll get you onto a live stream where you can bring your friends on and we can bring people on. You can talk to them, ask questions on the chat, and hopefully we're going to, grow beautiful new world together. So take care, everyone. Love you lots. And I will put David's email down below. But contact me, movingontv1@gmail.com, if you want to come on here as well. Express your dream, and we all do it together. Love you lots, guys.
Love you all.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. And maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Satisfied. If I made you feel second best, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
I'm not even 100% sure this is either. I know you think that I shouldn't still love you or tell you that. But if I didn't say it, would I still have felt it? What is the sense in that? I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder or return to where we were. But I will go down with this ship, and I will roll my hands up and surrender. There will be no life back upon my door. I'm love, no way will be. And I know I have too much misery to go back again. And that goes nothing but trouble. I understand you feel la 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 la. And if you live by the rules of it's over, I've heard about. And I will go down with this ship, and I will roll my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. And love, no ways will be. I think that I shouldn't still love you or tell you that. But if I didn't say it, well, I'd still have felt it. What is the sense in that? I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder. I'll return to where we were. And I will go down with this ship, and I will pour my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. And love, no ways will be. Well, I will go down with this ship, and I will pour my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. And love, no ways will be.
Welcome to Moving On TV, the new TV channel for us.
Oh, our love will slowly die, and I will shed
The thoughts I have of you, you're always on my mind. Circling, circling round my brain, it happens all the time. I close my eyes and a vision will appear. Wish that you were next to me, but you're no longer here. Wish we were together, not all alone. Wish we were together.
a part of you down deep inside. In the corners of my heart, you're always on my mind. Wish we were together, not all alone. Wish we were together, not all alone. I try to follow all the cycles of the night. Up and down the feelings go, I know it is right. Reaching out to touch your love, but emptiness is here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be there. You'll always be there. The cycles of the night, up and down the feelings go, I know it is right. Reaching out to touch your love, but emptiness is here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be there. I feel the cold dark night go trembling through my skin. Bar the doors and windows tight so I won't let it in. All alone. The trees have finally shed their leaves and winter is here. So our love will slowly die and I will shed a tear. Wish we were together, not all alone. Wish we were together, not all alone. Wish we were together, not all alone. 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 Not all alone.
Welcome to Moving On TV. Hey guys, welcome to Encounters Documentary 5. Today we're going to be working on Love Like, which is a song that is done by two characters, Elaine and Sharon. We're going to be checking the harmonies, and it's basically around the scene where Sharon is madly in love and she's walking on air, and it's all a big fantasy for her. But Elaine joins in because she's engaged, she's got a ring, Sharon's got a ring, she shows it to Elaine. And so today I'm going to introduce you to another song and some of the singers that will come along, and the new piano player, Natasha. Okay, so looking forward to a great workshop.
Nice stretch here, up to your tippy toes. Sorry, my shoulders click so loudly. And all the way down. Struggle the spot for a second. And now we should all be warmed up, a bit more ready to go. So first thing we're going to do is engage in your brain, which I'm sure you've already done, but you know, I sometimes need it
Brain?
as well. And, you might know this exercise, you might not, but for those who don't, it goes like this. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Beautiful. See? That's it. Yes. So what are you cutting?
We're cutting, there's 3 notes here, so it's a kind.
Yeah.
Cut off the E flat, it's, make it the F,
Okay,
and
so
then
change the
A,
lyric
G
again.
flat, and kind, then the following bar.
Yeah, I don't know why the E flat is there. You're right.
No.
Thank you.
No problem. Yes.
It's exactly the same melody. Okay, right. Thank you.
Excuse me, Doctor's handwriting.
All right.
I never felt in love.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Nothing else in life like this.
Nothing else in life like this.
All kinds of crazy mixed feelings. In love like this.
Is that the
There's a
end?
gap, yeah.
Never been in love.
Boom.
In love like this.
Then there's a bit of movement around,
Sure. So,
which I might at some point introduce a chorus
okay.
to do a little bit of singing, but
Sure,
not at
sure.
the moment.
Sure. So, Sharon's part from bar 55. Fun for all of you. Well, 2 of you. It's the tune. Hooray. 1, 2. Oh, wait, hang on, I'll give you. 1, 2, 3.
It's a kind of love us women know. There's nothing else in life like this. It's a wondrous thing with bluebirds in spring and all kinds of crazy mixed feelings. I've never been in love like this.
Let's all sing that bit
That's
once
really
more.
nice.
Yeah, the harmony is lovely though, I love this bit.
Thank you.
Right, I think if all 4 of us sing, if all 4 of us sing through this bit and we give it a good go.
might have a chance.
Yeah. It's going well, I'm happy.
Can you go back just a little bit, Emma, so I get you in there,
Okay.
so I can see your face as well. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, big smiles. Okay. All 4 of us, please. 1, 2, 3.
It's a kind of glow us women know. There's nothing else in life like this. It's a wondrous thing with bluebells in spring and all kinds of crazy mixed feelings. I've never been in love like this.
Very good, very
Beautiful. Because they're sharps, but they're still, yeah, okay.
I mean, there is a clash, but
There is a clap.
I think it.
Should we
I
change
think
it?
it's
or-
okay because
You
it's
think
just a passing note. I mean, if it really sounds awful,
Okay, well let's hear it. See if it's how it sounds.
I think it'll sound jazzy. But I guess
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see.
I'm just sometimes I'm very conscious of clashes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then on the other hand you can have them just for fleeting moments.
Well, I guess we'll see how it sounds, and then you have to sell it to me.
Because without you they're getting drunk, so there could be clashes in there,
Yeah,
and
it's
fun, and swapping of harmonies.
Mm.
I want to have a bit of fun with that one.
Right. So let's do your part. Yeah. Do you want me to do that last bit again? Yeah.
Never been in love like this. Never been in love like this. Never been in love like this.
That's it. Did you? I couldn't hear. Did you get that?
I didn't get it.
All right. I'll sing once more, and I'll sing your bit with you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Never been in love like this.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. I'll leave it for now. I think I've done that.
Brilliant, fantastic. Okay, let's have a break.
Let's have a break.
Let's have. I don't like to say a break because I broke my leg, so let's have a pause.
I reckon, because it's quite an upbeat piece, I reckoned this would be maybe instead of so exact, maybe a little less busy. Something like that, just a bit more natural to
I'm
play
very
on
happy,
stage.
yeah, because if it's too, because I sometimes I agree with you.
Yeah.
There's too much piano in the arrangement. I didn't do the arrangement.
Because it's just, oh really? And the other thing is I think there should be an E minor 7
Okay.
rather than
But that's the whole point that you're here.
Okay.
You got a pen.
Mission Community Centre, like it's 5-6 minutes from the station. And a place in Reading showed up, and I'm halfway here.
Oh no.
And I was thinking, oh my god, this is in Reading. That would be terrible.
Hello, my name is Martin Oswald of Martin Oswald Hypnotherapy. I specialise in smoking cessation, weight loss, phobia release, stress management and hypnobirthing. I can do a free assessment via the phone, via Skype or face-to-face at any time. So that's Martin Oswald of Martin Oswald Hypnotherapy. Looking forward to your call now. You can also find me on my Facebook page, which is Martin Oswald Hypnotherapy.
Do you know what I'd like to say to all of those men who said that we could make it without them? Well, I asked you. I thought the day you walked out the door, my heart would die. But I've grown up. I've changed my whole point of view. I'm living now like never before. It isn't a lie. That's a champagne show. Thank you. But most of all, I'm living without you. 'Cause you didn't take the sunny night. Far from turning. The day you walked out the door, my heart would die. But I've grown up, I've changed my whole point of view. I'm living now like never before. It isn't a lie. Pass the champagne, shall we? I'm living without you. 'Cause you didn't take the sun, you know. You didn't stop the world. That's
So you got that, you, Amy's coming through.
Sure.
And then, oh. So what do you want to do with that?
So then to match this.
Okay, so the same.
Yeah, the
So
same.
would that be C?
That would be B, C sharp, D. I think that would be a little bit less awkward to sing.
Show me. Do you want to fix it?
Sure.
This is my copy, so if you fix it on there, then I can automatically take it into the Venice, but it just sounds so much better with it. I have the same problem with the duet. For some reason, the tenor is playing an octave higher. It's playing this high soprano on Sibelius, and I don't know how to change it.
So you got this poor guy.
It's a prize a tenner.
Trying to do top soprano. Yeah. But then when you play on the piano, it won't make any difference. It's the melody. As long as they match.
I think that's right.
Yeah, and then and then Amy does the solo.
Okay, so can you remember that?
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
So your part into it is Hang on. No, I've made a mistake now.
Yeah, BBCB.
Yeah, everyone.
BBCB.
Hang on, sorry. Oh yeah, and the last note is held. That's why I thought the bar I'm missing. Okay, sorry about that again. Oh, Christ, sorry. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, I'm going to try and see if... Yeah, that's fine, you can sing that.
Point of view.
Great, let's have the middle pass. Right, now with the top part, a bit faster again. You've got the notes, people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, stand up and do it because it's nowhere near
Tracy, you need a gap and then point of view. It fits with, if you listen. Heart would die, but I have changed my whole point of view. Point of view.
I'm not following this point of view. I come in
I
before that point of view.
I changed the tune.
Oh, you changed it? Oh, okay.
But I'll listen out.
Yeah, but you need to come in with it later.
I don't come in with that one. I'm before. Yeah, that's right.
The second, you don't come in with the point of view until
With
she
the-
goes,
So basically,
point of view, point of view. So you wait for Amy and then you come in.
So basically, when you two will sing Heart Would Die together, and they both has to be really sharp. Heart would die. So almost like caricature, you know.
Yeah, you're getting drunk. You haven't.
Exactly.
You're starting to be silly and pantomimish.
Everyone,
Getting
energy
ready
now.
to do your
And
top gun.
tune especially, sing out. You've got the tune. Even if you're like belting it, do it.
Yeah, go for it, Emma.
You're drunk.
Come on, Emma.
And basically, everyone more confident, a bit more relaxed. Doesn't matter if you get it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it.
Point of view. Okay,
Not
point
bad.
of view at the end.
Oh, she comes.
I come in before.
It's written that way. Point of view. Point of view. That's how it's written.
Oh no, it should match.
It should be together.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Right. So
Yeah, it should match with
you don't have to
it.
change anything.
With the three of them.
So you
with
just
sorry, with
basically bring out a bar earlier. the
with
bar
Elaine.
earlier. Do you want
Should
to
match with
pop that in?
Elaine.
Yep. There you go.
In what my
And then you go. Okay. So the next section is that's. So the next section is that's.
Say that I'm without you. Do.
There we go. Gosh, I don't know why I find it so hard. The high one is from But Most of All. That's it. Come on.
78, bar 77.
77 gossets.
Yesterday and stuff.
still will find God. It still will fill our lives with beauty. Nature's still the same, the one without you. She's still the same, the one without you. Do 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 do. Nature's still the same.
Has everybody eaten something?
I had lunch. Yeah, I'm not hungry. And most of all, I'm living without you. So this is bar 77. Yeah. You know what? I think I need 5 minutes.
Yeah,
just to
yeah,
stash
take
out.
a break.
Okay.
Do you think, honestly, do you think we have enough energy to sing properly? Because I think this is slowing down quite a lot.
Yeah.
Has everybody eaten something?
I had lunch. Yeah, I'm not hungry. And most of all, I'm living without you. So this is bar 77. Yeah. You know what? I think I need 5 minutes.
Yeah,
just to
yeah,
stash
take
out.
a break.
Okay.
Do you think, honestly, do you think we have enough energy to sing properly? Because I think this is slowing down quite a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I really want
Okay.
this
There's,
one.
yeah. How much longer do we have?
Because there's a lot of bits in between which is dance, so that's obviously we jumped that.
Okay, I'll splash my face with water, then let's push through.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's see if we can we compromise and do another half an hour? Because
Right,
I
okay.
think everyone, I think
Yeah, but
it's
we
getting
won't-
quite, you know,
we won't finish
it's getting
it.
quite slow. I'm just going to splash my face with water because I need.
Yeah, it's going up and up.
Sure, great.
And as I feel my spirit
Sure. And then Sharon's part continues.
I am happy, very happy.
Let's try that.
I am happy, very happy.
That's quite easy, I think,
Yeah.
Sharon's, isn't
And
it?
as I feel. Let's just try that all together from as I feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
And as I feel my spirit soar up and up and up, I am happy, very happy.
Great, great. And then the middle part. I think you can get that pretty easy.
Happy, very happy.
Just once more, just
I am happy, very happy.
listen. Very, very happy. That's it.
Very.
Here we go.
I am happy, very happy.
Perfect. Let's just try I'm happy with the 2 middle parts. 2, 3, 4, 1.
I am happy, very happy.
That's it, that's it.
Hang on, because that's a B and a C. Is that it's not clashing, is it? Can we try
No,
that?
no, it's
This
fine.
isn't that, is that okay?
It's like a second, so it's fine. I
Okay.
think it's like.
And as I say, they're
this-
getting drunk, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, right, so what's the high one? Okay,
Do you want to go through that again?
yeah. Can we do the whole thing from... And
Sure.
as I-
2, 3, 4, 1.
And as I feel my spirit soar up and up and up.
You all had the right note, but you all stopped singing it. Let's start again. Okay.
And as I feel my spirit soar up and up and up.
So you gotta hold the woo. You gotta hold the woo, everyone, because it's woo. It sounds
It's
beautiful.
going to
It's like,
be...
woo.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
So let's try that again. 2, 3, 4, 1.
And as I
Breathe,
feel
people.
my spirit soar up and up and up. I am
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1.
And as I feel my spirit soar up and up and
That's it.
upward, I am happy, very happy.
It's just I'm happy.
We think everyone's running out of breath. That's the problem.
Let's just do the I'm happy, very happy. Who are the three of us? Yeah. Okay, so you've got no problems, I'm without you. So see me, I'm free, that's all shouts, and then no more problems, without you. So here we've had a swap. So you do the high one.
Yep.
And Amy does the high one, Elaine does the middle one, and Sharon, I think they're more or less, they're not the same, they start the same.
Okay, so let's
It's
start.
bar page 15. No more problems, I'm without you.
Yep. No more problems, I'm without
That's Sharon.
you.
And then Elaine is
No,
Amy.
without.
Amy goes crazy. She goes really, really hard. Okay?
Oh my
And then
God.
Elaine. Sorry,
That was-
Elaine is.
No more problems, I'm without you.
That's it. So I
Okay.
need to change the lyrics. Don't worry about that bit. So you get the bit. It's no more problems. Boom. I'm without you.
No more problems, I'm without you.
I
Great.
don't know what happened to the lyrics.
Together. 2, 3, 4.
No more problems.
What's going on? Stop. No more. 2, 3, 4.
No more problems, I'm without you.
That's fine. Is it written right?
Yeah, that works. That
Elaine,
works.
fantastic. Move on. That's beautiful. Then there's again, we're speaking. Do. I'm really happy. I'm really happy here on my own.
No, 1, 2, 3, 1. The sun
World from turning, birds are singing, I'm without you. Do. Didn't turn up.
Does that sound okay?
It sounds fine. I mean,
Right.
the thing is, we have to sing out more, but the notes
Yeah.
are pretty much there.
That's fine.
I think.
Okay, now just a tiny bit.
Yep.
We've got left,
I think.
and we've done it.
Before, isn't a lie, no. But most of all, I'm living without you. 'Cause you didn't stop the floral bloom. Lives with beauty. Nature's still the same, though I'm without you. Do.
Let's do that once more, but listen to each other. Listen to each other. Because we're often singing the exact same rhythms and the same words. But listen to.
Never before, isn't a lie, no. But most of all, I'm living without you. 'Cause you didn't stop the floral bloom. Lives with beauty. Nature's still the same, though I'm without you. Do. Way above the sky, so blue. Sun is still on fire. Fills my heart inside.
Guess who? You.
I think that's fine. We know the thing is the notes are there. It's just a matter of singing out and singing
We've
confidently.
done it.
I think that's. Are you happy with that? I'm happy to do.
Do you want to do it again?
I don't think we can do the whole thing.
No, stop.
No,
Just that bit.
let's do that bit once more.
Yeah.
Give
And then that's it.
110%. Then we're all done.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. That was great. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Never before, isn't a lie, no. But most of all, I'm living without you. 'Cause you didn't stop the floral bloom. sky so blue, sun is still a ball of fire. Feels my heart's desire without.
Guess who?
You.
Wow, that's beautiful. The only thing is Amy needs to be louder, but that's fine.
But today's
Thank
just about
you,
crushing noses. Isn't
everyone.
it? That was great.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
No worries.
Let's have a hug.
Yeah, group hugs are great.
Because brilliant. As I say, that is the most complicated harmony I've ever written in my life. Like, it's good, isn't it?
You
did it.
You.
Thank you.
Get in,
Hola.
get in, get in.
I'm all stuffy, don't touch it.
At your own risk.
Thank you so much.
At your own risk.
Thank you so much. So the next one is going to be a piece of cake compared to that. And I will decide. That's probably the hardest one. Because the rest will be in choruses. This is it now. The girls have done their harmonies because I've done the other songs have been done. So this was the most complicated one. I don't think there are any others that will be like that. So this is standing out.
Sure.
In some way. Brilliant.
Sure.
So say goodbye.
Oh.
Say cameras over
Oh, hi,
there.
camera.
Say goodbye.
Bye,
and
camera.
Thank you so much.
you.
It's a wonderful workshop, and everyone, please sign on to Moving On TV Community. Moving On TV Community Station on YouTube. The making of the documentaries, the making of Encounters. This is part 5, and I'll do my best to get it on as soon as possible. I usually get it done quite quickly because I love to watch what we've done. And there'll be bits on there. Ask your friends to join, subscribe, and we're looking for loads of singers, male, female, anyone who can sing, over the age of 14, 15. If you do, then bring someone with you to keep an eye on you. 19th of October, big chorus number. So we need you all. Thank you. Welcome to Encounters. Great. That's brilliant. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Encounters. It's the place to be. Have a laugh with Dance Joe. Have a drink on me.
Welcome to Moving On TV, the new TV channel for us, the positive, inspirational TV channel. My name is Lauren Hope. I am the founder and CEO of Moving On TV. No one is ordinary. We're all special, unique, wonderful human beings. We're all celebrities with our own talents and strengths and dreams. Moving On TV is here for all of us. We have a book show if you wrote a book. We're looking for talent, for Moving On talent. We want to stream you. We don't want you to compete. Artists shouldn't have to compete. It's disrespectful. And we're going to produce a new musical, and you could be in it. And we're going to serialize it for everyone. We're not going to have the news. We're going to have the happy news. Positive, inspirational, happy stories, which are actually the majority of the stories in the world that are happening all around us, except no one wants to give them to you. And of course, because we're run by solution-based people, life coaches, we want to give you the truth and to help you move on. So we want to know why these tragedies are happening all around us. Why are so many people being hit off their bicycles? What is the solution to all these problems in our world? How can we have a better world, a more peaceful world? We're looking for you.
We're looking for all of you. Everyone has a unique story. We're looking for hosts, presenters, all age groups, particularly older people that are not being given any opportunities. Come and work on our media. Cameramen, editors, anyone who wants to work with us, and of course sponsors, organic makeup and organic products that are helping the environment and the human race. Come on board Moving On TV, the new positive channel, the channel that gives you hope. You're depressed. Come on board Moving On TV. See you soon. Bye.
Yeah.